Hey guys, welcome to Kitchen Talk with Granna. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Today I am going to be in the kitchen for just a few minutes and throw together a chicken pot pie for my dinner. Go ahead and throw that together. And there's several different ways you can make this. What I did today, I actually boiled me some chicken thighs that I had in the freezer. I boiled those, cut up some onions in there and a little bit of garlic in there, let that boil. And I pulled that apart. So I got my chicken here shredded up. I pulled it apart and shredded it. But you can also use like a rotisserie chicken if you want to shorten your time a little bit, or you can use the canned chicken, the canned white chicken, if you want to, cut down on your time a little bit. If you don't want to go through the process of boiling your own chicken, you can cut it down a little bit on time, okay? And then I'm going to be using canned vegetables because I didn't have any frozen ones in the house. So I got the mixed canned vegetables, just the mixed vegetables. It doesn't have to be any name brand or anything like that. I got 2 cans of these that I shredded, that I opened up and put in my drainer so that I can drain that water, that juice off of it that it comes in. Then I'm going to be using some cream of chicken here. And I also got a can of cream of mushroom. I'm thinking about mixing it together. I'm not sure yet, okay? I'm going to spray my pan down with some spraying oil. And I'm just gonna add just a little bit of salt and pepper in it once I mix it all together, okay? Now I bought these dough sheets. They're just dough sheets here. And that's what I'm gonna use for my crust. You can make it a crust the old-fashioned way if you want to. It's gonna take a little bit more time. You can buy a pie crust, the deep dish pie crust, and make it with that if you want to, or however you want to make your crust. But I'm using these here today, sheets, because if you do the old-fashioned way all the way, you're gonna probably end up spending about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes of doing the old-fashioned way. But I'm all about trying to cut down time when I'm in the kitchen. I'm about trying to cut that time down. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix my beans up in here with my vegetables, mixed vegetables, off in here with my chicken. I mix that in there together and stuff. Get that mixed up. I love chicken pot pie, but I be trying to, like I said, find the easiest way to make it. The easiest way, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and drop my cream of chicken in here. Drop my cream of chicken off in there and mix that up together. Now I got my oven set on 425, because once I mix all this up together, it's gonna take about 20 minutes to 25 minutes to bake. And you basically just browning up your crust and everything, because everything is already done. You got your chicken, and you got your canned or frozen vegetable, whichever one you choose to do it. You just mix that up together. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this cream of mushroom in here too. It's just gonna give it just a little bit more taste. Mix all that up together. And like I said, I'm just gonna put a little bit of pepper. I don't even know if I'm gonna put the salt. I might wait on the salt till it's time to eat and then just add the sauce in there. You know what? Let me walk over here to the fridge for just a second. I'm gonna get just a little bit of butter and just drop it, a little bit of butter off in here with this, okay? Mix it up, and that ain't gonna hurt nothing. They said butter makes everything better. I don't know. This is vegan butter, so that makes it a little bit better when it comes to prepping it. It being that vegan butter, make it a little bit healthier, I guess you can say. All right, just mix all that together. Why am I always making a mess when I'm cooking something? Always making a mess. I guess because I be trying to get it done so quickly. So, mix all that up together. I don't know, maybe I don't need to put that extra cream in there. Okay, so I got that mixed up together. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna spray my pan down. I'm not really sure. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with this smaller pan. Wasn't sure on the size of the pan, but I'm just gonna spray it down to help these to brown. Okay, let me get this open right here for you guys and go ahead and lay that out. Like I said, now it's gonna take about 25 minutes or so for it to actually brown up and everything. Open that up. All right, get that out of there. Put that over there in my trash bag. All right, let me see if I can get this unwrapped here. And this is more like a sheet, okay? And I have two of these. I'm going to put this in my pan. Put my pan over here. And it looks like I'm gonna have to cut it just a little bit. I'm gonna spread that out just a tad in the bottom of my pan. You know what, I am gonna get the scissors and just cut it up a little bit, and I could actually help put this on the top of it. Okay, cut that up off just a little bit there, so that'll sit down in the bottom of that pan there when I start to do that. And I'm definitely gonna put these extra pieces on there to make it a little bit more crusty. Okay, spread that out in my pan right there. Okay, so got that spreaded out there and done. I think I'm gonna put this, try to do this on the side just a tad to give it a little bit more of that crust right there. Put it together there on the side of that, and let that brown together. Okay, with that one on that side, and I'll put this one on this side over here. Kind of make it brown up just a little bit more. Okay, so that's what I got so far in my pan. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and mix mine. Let me put just a dab of pepper on off in here, just a little bit. I hope it doesn't make me sneeze. Okay, put that pepper in there. Go ahead and mix that up together. Mix that pepper up in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my pan. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put this in my pan to make my chicken pot pie. And then I'm gonna show you guys before I put the top crust on it. What's this looking like? Like I said, you can put can of mushroom, chicken, whichever one you prefer. It's up to you, but it's pretty quick. It's not that, you know, like I said, it's gonna take you longer if you're doing it the old-fashioned way. It's gonna take you a lot longer to make your crust and, you know, and all that. But if you wanna cut down on time, buy these sheets. These sheets are really good. You know, buy your sheets and use them. You can get them from the grocery store. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there. All right. So now I'm gonna put my top crust, but I'm gonna let you guys see this before I put my top crust on here. It looks really good, okay? So this is what it looks like. You guys see that? That's what it looks like. Oh, okay. But now I'm gonna put my top crust on here, and then I'm just gonna put it in the oven and let it do its thing. You know, before I put that top crust on there, I'm gonna drop a couple of more pieces, a little bit of this butter on here. You know, a little bit of butter ain't gonna hurt nothing. Just kind of put it around. All right, so now let me put this second crust on here. All right, and like I said, these sheets here, you guys see those? You can buy them from any grocery store, okay? Any grocery store. Or go the old-fashioned way, make your crust, you know. Where is it at? Okay, there we go. Go ahead and pop this in here. Okay, let me move that over so I can do this here. Put that right there. All right, and this is something that the whole family will eat, which Dad and I. He will eat this. He does like when I make the chicken pot pie. So this is something I know he will eat. Okay, roll this off here. And I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this before I put it up in here. I'm gonna cut it about right there. And I'm gonna put this in here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, here we go. Lay that over there. Oh, excuse me. Look, see, that pepper got to me. Okay, I'm gonna spread that over there. Spread that around the corners so that that can all hook up and kind of mash it together. Okay. Kind of mash that in together with that top in there so that that'll cook up together and be all brown. And all right, put that up in there. Put that up in there. Then, like I said, when you spray your pan, that should keep it from sticking and help it to brown up a little bit more, be all juicy and bubbly. This is gonna make it a little bit extra, but I'm gonna put this piece right here because I got a little hole right there. So I'm gonna put that piece right there, fill that in right there, and let it get together. Yeah. It looks good. Looks good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this piece. I got a little extra piece here. Let's see what I can do with this. Let's see, because I want to make sure that it's brown real good and real crispy. I like that crispy crust on the top of it. Make sure it browns up like really good. So I'm just gonna pat it in here. It ain't gonna hurt that. Make it join together. All right, so it may not be as pretty right now, but once it browns up, and that is my chicken pot pie, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna stick this in the oven and let it brown right there. And this is definitely enough for, this is enough for 4 people, really, once it brown. You know, you can take some egg white, put it over the top of it, you know, mix it up with a little bit of water, egg white, and you know, put it over the top of it to make it that golden brown, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the oven. It's going in the oven for about 25 minutes. So I'm not gonna be able to show you guys the end result, but that is basically chicken pot pie. You know, I took 2 cans of mixed vegetables, and you can also do frozen vegetables. And I just drain this in my drainer, drain all that water off of it that comes in it, but you can do 2 cans of this. Of course, if you wanna make it for a larger family with 4 plus more people, probably 3 cans of this, or get you a big bag of the frozen mixed vegetables, okay? I did 1 can of cream of chicken, and you can also do cream of mushroom. Of course, like I said, if you're making it for more than 2 to 3 people, double up your sizes, okay? I boiled a pack of chicken thighs, just took them out, unfrozen them, boiled them. I put some onions off in them as they boil. I put some garlic in that, and a little bit of seasoned salt. Let that boil, took it off the bone, deboned it, shredded it up, put it in a bowl. So I mix all that together with a little bit of pepper, mix it up, some butter, put a little bit of butter in there if you want, and just spray your pan, whatever type of pan you're using. And then you wanna go and get the, I don't open this up, but you wanna get the cookie sheets. You wanna get the sheets of your cookie dough, or you can get a deep dish pie crust and use that, or you can make a pie crust, you know, whatever works for you. But I be trying to keep it easy, quick, and up and in and out the kitchen. But make sure you spray your pan down before you put your mixture in there. Spray it down, and then you put your pie crust in there. Or if you're using a store-bought deep dish, right around probably about 20 minutes of it cooking, you might want to pull it out and put some foil around the edge of that pie crust so that it doesn't brown up too brown while the rest of it get all brown and crispy up and stuff. So you might want to pull it out about 25 minutes and put that foil around the edge of your pie crust, okay? But that is Granna's chicken pot pie. I'm all about easy, convenient. Now this did take a little bit longer than 30 minutes, but it's still, you know, a pretty quick meal and a very cheap meal. It didn't cost me nothing because, you know, you get your canned vegetable, you can find them some places like $3 for $1 or something like that. So it did not cost me very much, and chicken I already had on hand. I already had the cream of mushroom. I had all this stuff on hand. So it was very cheap. Didn't cost me that much at all, okay? But thank you guys. I hope you enjoy my chicken pot pie recipe. Quick, put the spin on it that you want to put on it. Make it what you want it to make. But all right, I'm about to get up out of here. Before I go, make sure you guys, you're wearing your mask, you're being safe. You're doing everything possible to be safe because a lot of people are not able to get that vaccine yet. But you guys have a great day. Don't forget to go back right on down at the bottom of that screen and give me a thumbs up, share my video, subscribe to Kitchen Talk with Granna. You guys have a great day. Catch you out next time around.